Chaitanya Charitamrita that he's like a puppet on the strings of Sri Radha's love. And Sri Radha is like a puppet in the strings of Krishna's love. And they're both the same person. The Shakti and the Shaktiman. So when Sri Radha becomes angry with Krishna, Krishna begs Srimati Radharani for her love. The proprietor of everything that exists is begging Sri Radha for her love. And even he will be on his knees and with the ecstatic tears from his lotus-like eyes, Mahavishnu is glancing upon the cosmic manifestation, the Mahatattva, to impregnate life throughout the entire existence of material world. And at Man Mandir, the source of those eyes are crying and bathing Sri Radha's feet, pleading, please bestow your love. Krishna is crying because he wants to please Srimati Radharani. Be pleased with me. And Sri Radha, in whatever lila, whatever beautiful pastime is being manifested, it's only for the pleasure of Krishna. Sri Krishna exists to serve the love of Sri Radha. And Sri Radha exists simply to serve the love of Sri Krishna. And even Krishna, who knows everything, past, present, future, he knows every living being. He's the Paramatma within the heart of everyone, who knows every thought, every word. He's between every atom. He's Brahman, who's the all-pervading existence within and beyond all existence. But that Para-Brahman, the only thing he can't understand is the sweetness of Sri Radha's love. What is it she feels? What is it she experiences when she tastes the sweetness of my love? Krishna not only wants to taste the sweetness of that love, but Sri Radharani is Karunamayi. She's completely the fullness of all compassion, of all kindness. She's the ultimate mother of all mothers. She's the ultimate lover of all lovers. She wants to distribute. She wants to distribute the happiness of loving Krishna to everyone. And therefore, Krishna assumes the complexion and the Mahabhav, the love of Sri Radha, and appears in this world. Radha Bhavaduti Suvalitam Naumi Krishna Swarupam, as Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Krishna, who comes to taste that prem ras, the ecstasy of Sri Radha's love, to taste the sweetness of Krishna's love that only Radha can fully experience. And through Harinam Sankirtan, he comes to share that love. Sri Radha comes to share her love with all who will accept it. Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami tells that Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Krishna, in the love of Sri Radha, he has made a garland, a mala, and he's woven it with prema, ecstatic love, and Harinam, the holy names. And he's come to place that garland on the whole world. Namo Mahabharanyaya Krishna Prem Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namane Godadveshe Namaha. Rupa Goswami tells that Lord Chaitanya is most munificent, most merciful of all incarnations. Because the full-fledged love and compassion of Sri Radha's heart is pouring from Krishna in the form of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Not considering who's fit or unfit. Not considering which is an appropriate place, which is not an appropriate place. Not considering what time is the right time or what time is the inauspicious time. Lord Chaitanya was born during an eclipse, which is usually considered inauspicious. But he came to spread Prema Ras and Harinam at that time. Through this congregational chanting of the holy names of Sri Radha Krishna, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is blessing the world. Param Vijayate Sri Krishna Sankirtanam. He has proclaimed that this Harinam Sankirtan is the prime benediction for all the world, for all humanity. Kalayara dosanidera janasti heku mahan guna. Kirtanadeva Krishnasya mukta sangha param brajait. In an age of Kali, which is an ocean of faults, Sri Radharani comes in the form of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to spread the ultimate benediction. Simply by chanting the holy names of the Lord in the proper consciousness, one can attain the perfection of liberation. And there are different schools of religion and different schools of yoga who have a particular type of perfection of liberation. But from the objective perspective of the Vedic literatures and the acharyas, the most inclusive, whole, and supreme perfection is the love of the inhabitants of Vrindavan for the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Sri Bhagavan Krishna. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is giving that perfection. How is it possible? Why is it so special from all incarnations? Because only Srimati Radharani can give entrance into Goloka. And therefore, Krishna comes with the compassion of Sri Radharani to give us the opportunity to enter into that state of Goloka. Srila Prabhupada explained to us it may be difficult for us, Manushyanam sahasreshu kashtyadyadati siddhaye. Bhagavad Gita tells, out of thousands and thousands of persons in this world, hardly one even endeavors for perfection. And out of thousands and thousands of those who are endeavor, hardly one knows me in truth. Muktanam api siddhanam narayana parayana sadulabha prasna. That out of those who are seeking liberation, hardly one achieves it. And hardly anyone is seeking liberation. But Narayana Parayana, Only those who are pure devotees of Narayan can achieve true, lasting peace. Because that peace is through prema, through love. Devotees of all the Vaishnava Sampradayas, they all unanimously proclaim that they do not want impersonal liberation. Yes, there's no suffering. Yes, there's the happiness of realizing Aham Brahmasmi, I am spirit, I am eternal. But in that state, there's no opportunity for prema, ecstatic, loving interaction and service with the all-beautiful, supremely merciful Lord of all existence. What is so special about Lord Chaitanya is he has the Mahabhav of Sri Radha. He has the compassion of Sri Radha. And it is only that Sri Radha's compassion that can give us entrance into Goloka. If we're sincere, if we're earnestly striving to follow the principles of being a humble servant of the servant of the servant, really trying to become more and more absorbed in hearing about Krishna's pastimes, hearing Krishna's teachings, speaking Krishna's pastimes, speaking Krishna's teachings. With all of our faults, if we earnestly, truly take shelter through this Harinam Sankirtan movement and through the association of Vaishnavas, Sri Radharani gives us entrance into Goloka. That is Lord Chaitanya. When Srila Prabhupada left Vrindavan, he was at Radha Damodar temple, the place of the Ras Leela. You have all perhaps been to Seva Kunj. Seva Kunj is where Sri Krishna personally renders sevas to Srimati Radharani. Such a sacred place, such a deep, intimate place. And that whole area where Radha Damodar temple is Seva Kunj. Why would Srila Prabhupada want to leave there? By the mercy of his Guru, Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, and the blessings of Sri Rupa Goswami, Sanatana Goswami, Raghunath Das Goswami, Gopal Bhatta Goswami, Raghunath Bhatt Goswami, Jiva Goswami, he was blessed to take the spirit of the Ras Leela and Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's mood to the world. Nitai Pada Kamala Koti Chandra Shushitala. In this beautiful song, Narottam Das Thakur says, no one can enter into the pastimes of Radha Krishna without the mercy of Lord Nityananda. Because in Vrindavan, especially in the Madhurya Ras, Srimati Radharani is everyone's guru. But you cannot enter that until you attain that stage of raga bhakti, of pure love, pure liberation. We cannot jump into Radharani's Leela. But Nityananda Prabhu, who is Balaram, the original guru, he manifests his mercy through the parampara of gurus, the Shiksha gurus, the Diksha gurus. That's Nityananda's mercy. Through the mercy of Lord Nityananda, one could become completely purified. One can be completely forgiven. And then one can actually enter into the loving service of Shri Radha and Krishna in the spiritual world. And what is Nityananda Prabhu's mercy? It's the mercy of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. What is Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's mercy? The mercy of Srimati Radharani. So ultimately everything goes back to Sri Radha. And I wasn't supposed to speak tonight, but I spoke something. Radhashtami is a special holy day because it's a day when we can truly share with one another in the presence of the beautiful forms of Sri Sri Radha Gopinath our gratitude. Our acharyas taught us Trinadapi Sunichena. Should be humble. As long as we think we're proprietors or great, spiritually we're nothing. Radha Gopinath are great. And when we become beggars, begging for mercy, begging for service, then Sri Radharani, who was our eternal mother, our eternal protector, through the mercy of our gurus, through the mercy of Lord Nityananda, she awakens that love that is within us. She's the holder of that key to the love that's within us. Somehow or other, it's locked shut in our hearts, and we have no access to it. But when we please the servants of the servants of the servants of Sri Radha, then she unlocks that. She unlocks our hearts so our soul's pure, unalloyed, ecstatic love can shine. Hare is Sri Radha's name. She steals the heart of Krishna. And she will steal our hearts. Krishna's all attractive. Ram is the supreme reservoir of all happiness, all pleasure. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, of all the mantras, of all the names of God, of all the spiritual formulas in all the Vedas, he has especially blessed this process of chanting the Maha Mantra. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare. And we can transcend all the storms of this world and go back home, back to Godhead. Not just after death, but we have satsang is where we keep, despite all the difficulties and trials and challenges and inevitably that will come in our lives in this world, through satsang, through association, we keep that fire burning, alive and growing, that fire to keep our hearts and our minds focused on this true goal of life, Prema Pumarta Mahan. And never give up our sadhana, and never give up our aspiration to serve the deities, to serve the devotees, to hear Srimad Bhagavatam, Bhagavad Gita, Chaitanya Charitamrita, and to chant the holy name. you very much.